You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodriguez for Black and White Sports 2. Well, you're going to have to excuse me. I'm battling the random cold from hell. That's right. Got a doctor's appointment this morning. That sucks. Bronchitis, spewing everywhere. You name it. It's ugly. It's getting ugly. Randomly, quick, too. Like 18 hours. Bam. Knocked me on my ass. Let's talk about something we've talked about on this channel quite a bit, actually, and that is the NFL's strive to make the championship games a neutral site situation. They thought they were going to get their way when they had the Damar Hamlin situation come up. They said, ooh, if it's the Bills and the Chiefs, we'll put them down in Atlanta. And it was like, wait, what? In Atlanta? They wanted him in the Dome so it could turn out to be a 45-42 game. That's what they was hoping for. And I love the fact that the Bengals took a mango-sized shit all over Roger Goodell and the NFL for trying to do that. Now, that game was going to Atlanta, in Atlanta Stadium down there. I don't know what it's called. No offense, Atlanta fans, but I don't really care what your stadium's called. I mean, it's a stadium, okay? The Falcons Stadium. So anyway, the actual owner of the Atlanta Falcons has come out and made some comments, and the comments are not going to set very well with Roger Goodell's ultimate goal. And I'm going to be real here. I don't think it's just Goodell here. Okay, I truly don't. I think Jerry Jones is probably involved in this. I think Stan Kroenke is probably involved in this. I don't know about Robert Kraft. There's something about Robert that I would tend to believe that if he made an AFC championship game and earned a home game, he would want to play it. But these other owners, they're looking to get these games in these big, massive new stadiums like the one in Las Vegas, the Jones Mahal, SoFi out in L.A., which has one of the worst atmospheres of any damn crowd ever in life. It's like, you do realize games are going on here. And never mind, these bitches aren't rooting for the Rams in L.A. It's funny. They're rooting for whatever the visiting team is. Let's get to this, because Arthur Blank just said, nah, I'm not a fan of this at all. Now, he's known to be one of the better owners in the league, and he's got a pretty good head on his shoulders. Nobody's saying Jerry Jones isn't. I mean, Jerry Jones has made more money for the NFL and changed more things, probably for the better than any other owner that we've ever seen. But this idea by Roger Goodell in the league is terrible. It's absolutely putrid, and fans hate it. Some in the league office would like to pivot from home field conference championships to neutral site contest. To date, no owners have gone on record to support the potential shift in the approach to the NFL's Final Four. What they want to do is create a college football-like atmosphere, all right? Half the fans of one team, half the fans of the other, neutral sites. They want it to be even a bigger spectacle than it already is. Hey, just leave well enough alone. It's not like people aren't watching the conference championship games. On Wednesday, the owner, who would have hosted the Bills and the Chiefs neutral site game last month, spoke out against changing where contests are played. Chris Mad Dog Russo interviewed Falcons owner Arthur Blank on SiriusXM Mad Dog Radio. Russo said this, quote, I don't want neutral site AFC and NFC championship games. Arthur, make a call, will you? ? I can't have that. You play all year for home field. Blank answered, quote, you do. And I actually agree with you on that point, Chris. Even though we were selected, I mean, it was a credit to our organization that we were selected out of any number of teams to use our stadiums. But having said that, I think your point is accurate. The whole year you fight, you do what you can to win games, etc., and you want to be reward your fans by hosting the championship game at your facility. Quote, it was interesting because Clark Hunt, Lamar's son, who is operating owner of the Kansas City Chiefs, just came out just yesterday, I think, and said he definitely doesn't think those games should be played at a neutral site. But his father, Lamar, was a strong proponent of it. And I know Clark well. Obviously, I serve on the committees with him, and he's a great owner, a great leader in the league, and I would agree with him. I'm sure his dad, if he was with us, he would have some other viewpoints on why it was a good idea, but I'm happy with the existing approach. Given that 24 owners will need to support a change in order to make it happen, it's looking now like a long shot, and it will stay that way at least until the NFL persuades owners of all the extra cash that they can make by making the change, and they definitely can, which is why some in the league office would like to do it. It's all about the bread. It's all about the money. I mean, to me, that is like the biggest thing I think you work towards all year as a team. If you know your team is going to be competitive and know your team's going to be good. For example, I'm a Niners fan. It's trying to be the best team in the conference so you can get that home field throughout the playoffs. I understand there's a trend of now the road teams are actually winning a lot of these playoff games, and I get it. But regardless, at the end of the day, that home field, that AFC, NFC championship runs through your house. All right? Do I think it was an advantage for a team like the Eagles this year? Oh, yeah, I absolutely do. The Bengals, not so much. The Bengals don't seem to be bothered by playing anywhere. Okay, they went into Kansas City and they gave them a hell of a fight. But that Eagles crowd is we know the reputation the Eagles have and their fans. It is absolutely an advantage for a team like the Eagles to be able to play at home. And they deserve it. They had the best record. I get so... Look, I understand it's a business, and as somebody that worked years and years in the corporate world, managed in the corporate world, I understand the point of trying to make the most bread you can. I get that. But some things also are a customer service side of it. And this is poor customer service. This is bad for the customers. Some things you got to look at your customer base and be like, you know what, this is not a good idea. And somebody in the comment section of this very article made a comment too. NASCAR has hurt its brand very badly by making a bunch of bullshit rule changes. And NASCAR has lost a lot of fans over the last 24 months because they made a lot of different rule changes. That's something to think about if you're the NFL. You got to take that into account. I mean, your fans help build the league. Tell me what you think, Black and White Sports 2 supporters. My God, this cold may end me. My God. I'm normally not that way about colds, but this came on so quick. I woke up, I can literally hear my chest in my microphone, in my headphones here. It's nuts. No, it's not the Chinese virus. It's not the Wuhan virus. It's not the... You know what I mean. I hope not. Shit. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.